Hello fellow crafters and welcome to maxdmcrafting. This is the video that I like the most. I'm just improvising during the building process, and as you can see, this brown sheet is just a foam sheet that I like to use. You can cut it very easily and you can write on it. I had an idea about this swamp, and this was just a quick attempt to put on the paper my idea. These are foam pieces that I cut with my hot wire cutter, and as you can see, I put them around because I wanted to create actually a container for the resin. So all around there will be some pieces for contain the resin. I know in this moment everything seems too straight, too linear, too clean, but going forth you can see that I'm using some hard dry clay, and I will sculpt around all the piece for improve and make the swamp more credible, more real, more creepy. On the inside and on the outside, everywhere where I put the hard dry clay, I go with some PVA glue, and then with some silicone tools I'm modeling the clay. I want to blend the pieces together. At the end, I just cover everything with some PVA glue for help to impermeabilize the piece and also to clean it up a little bit. Till now, this is what we reach, and I'm pretty glad. Those rocks in the center are perfect for sustain some dangerous wooden bridge. Now, details. These are pieces from Warhammer Fantasy. This one was from the Ragnarok Spider. These are from the 45 Manor. This one is one bridge that I already built. Some tweaks, and as you well know, I use some tree stumps from Green Stuff World. Those are haunted. And again, just putting in place and cutting, drawing. I'm speeding up the process when I can. This front part is for the path that will arrive directly from the board. So we need a little ramp here made of rocks and grass and stuff like that. And while I'm going on, I'm just adding details, guys. This piece of foam, in 3 seconds, it's just another tree stump. You see? I create the wooden grain on the sides and then some rings. This is a perfect tree stump. Without any fear, I started to cut my details, to cut my pieces for reach the desired shape. Yeah, without any mercy. Cut, cut! And then it's just a matter of taste. I wanted something very detailed, but also very chaotic, very, messy, because when you go in a swamp, usually you don't have, a clear path. And if you have too clean environment, is quite too much beautiful, and you don't want that. You want chaos, you want dirty, you want a lot of details. The idea is that in each corner I have the chance to add a lot of details and create some micro environments. So in the third episode we will add details, and we will flock in different ways every single part of this swamp. So this one, it's basically the entrance. So we need a ramp, we need a haunted tree stump. You see, this one is beautiful with these faces, scary as hell. I like it very much, very creepy. And then hard dry clay for fill the junction and close the gaps. I like to put it very dry, at least 50-50% dry and with a little bit of water, and then I finish it up with some PVA glue. This will ensure on one hand that you smooth all the junction, and on the other hand that at the end the clay will be very sturdy, very resistant. I placed pieces of fences here and there, like fragments from the past. Once upon a time this was not a swamp. Also, when you add some fences on your piece, you have the feeling that actually you are crossing a line, you are passing a border, so who knows what can happen there. Create the right feeling for enter a dangerous place. It's very important that you pre-made some texture with some tools, so you will have less difficulties later. In this corner I'm creating a little graveyard, couple of tombs, couple of gravestones, couple of skulls, a dry tree. I'm connecting real pieces of wood with some hot glue for increase the texture, and it's a nice and fast way to create some dry environment, some dry trees. With a pin I ensure that it will be very stable on the piece, and that's it. I made all the trees like that on this piece, as you can see. A combination between hot glue, air dry clay and PVA glue at the end for protect and reinforce all the piece, you see? This was a very clean bridge. I need it to be very ruined, so I start to chop off pieces, and you see I'm doing a lot of damage on it. So we can add pieces and it will be very blended with the entire environment. This will be a dangerous path. I'm just checking the position, you see, and without plan, guys, just putting pieces that I have on my hands. This is very fast. All this creation, this swamp was a couple of hours of work, not more. And this is a great science. It reminds me a lot the Blair Witch Project, Yeah, nice. This is from the Arachnarok giant spider, from Games Workshop Warhammer Fantasy. And that's it. this is a project that needs a lot of dry time, so it's very important that you understand when to create stuff and when you to put your piece to dry before the next step. As you can see, I put some pins for avoid the warping of the piece during the dry time, and I'm adding some hard dry clay again around the shelter itself for guarantee the perfect conjunction and avoid the gaps between the pieces. And this is the final step. It's one of my favorite steps actually, because with this combination of Mod Podge and black acrylic paint and water, you protect your piece, you prepare it for the painting process, and everything is coming up together. You need to be sure that you reach every hidden spots. And then everything is black. And we start to feel some creepy vibes on this environment. As you can see, everything is coming together now. It's it's a moment very nice and very pleasant.
Something is waiting for you. You need to cross that bridge, but the sign on your left is very terrifying. Who dares to enter the witch shelter?
Okay guys, this is it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like this video, please hit the like button, and if you very like this video, remember to subscribe to the channel. Till next time, happy crafting!